Yo, what up? It's Teddy, Caravan Crypto. I'm really sorry I haven't been uploading videos lately. My business has just been really doing well. Thank God. Praise be to Allah. And yeah, man, it's been tough. It's been tough. So I haven't been able to get around to these videos. I've been like literally working almost nonstop. Lots of really big projects have dumped into my lap. I just wanted to make this video to let you know I ain't forgot about any of y'all. I'm still here, and I will be coming with a gang of videos pretty soon. However, some things to look at. Let's look at the market. Bitcoin having a lot of trouble breaking 12,000 and staying above 12,000. I wouldn't say this is like a bearish sign, but it's something to look at. It's something to look at. Technically we did break the legendary resistance, so to speak, of the last 2 years and some change, and we're still a white over the red and the blue on the 343. So I'm not too worried, but it is something to take note of. I think at some point we're gonna bust through this resistance, but then we're gonna meet resistance here at 13K, and yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. And then going to 14, 15. I mean, once we hit above 14, the last time we did this, it blasted all the way through, and I think there's gonna be a ton of FOMO, a ton of people wanting to push this above 20,000. Yeah, so we'll see. Stock markets, I think the S&P didn't just shy of its all-time high. Probably going to come down. Remember, we still have 33% of people who aren't able to pay their rent and mortgages, or I think that's just rent. Who knows about defaulted mortgages? We got a ton of people who are unemployed still. Industries continuing to be shut down and tanked and whatnot. There are some talks about what's called a debt jubilee, and what a debt jubilee is basically where they wipe out debt in many scenarios, or in some scenarios drastically reduce it instead of wipe it out and just push a big reset button on the entire system. Is that going to happen? I just don't know. It could. I think they're going to push this market up at least until the end of the election. They do understand, from what I'm seeing, how damaging it is to just continue to print stimulus money, and it's quite damaging to the economy and to the treasury overall. But at the end of the day, it was all BS to begin with. Just to keep it 100, there's a lot of people or a lot of discussion anyway about Tether and its integrity as a one-to-one stablecoin type of currency. Do they really have the money that is backed on on their coffers when they put it on an exchange? I'm here to tell you that who cares if they do or they don't. It is digital fiat. What that means is they can print as much as they like with no end to it, and backing it with fiat doesn't make it any better, because the whole problem we have is fiat. This is the reason why even a Bitcoin exists, because the entire problem is fiat currency around the world. So a digital fiat that has a blockchain, that sits on a blockchain, it's asinine to think that would be some kind of solution, or that even that has any merit of being something to hold value. It's crazy. Lots of stuff going on, man. Ethereum on an absolute tear. When will it stop? Probably not until we hit, I think, over 1,200. Ethereum's last all-time high was 1,200, right? So Bitcoin is at 50% of its all-time high, or a little over. It's at like what would that be? That would be like 60% of its all-time high. Ethereum is at 30% of its all-time high. It might be a safe bet. Not financial advice, just my 2 cents. Might be a safe bet to buy and hold some Ethereum long term if you're waiting for the market to go to its all-time high or higher, because if Ethereum hits 1,200, you just 3x'd on your money, or I should say when, really. But if Bitcoin hits 20,000, you only less than 2x'd your money at this current rate. Now, look, man, if you bought Bitcoin all the way down somewhere around here, you know what I mean? Okay, great. You know, you holding on, you're making some dough. If you rebought into Bitcoin at any time, if you're swing trading, where you're not, you know, trading all the little tiny movements, but you're trading on some of these bigger, more pronounced movements, then, you know, you might want to consider, if you're waiting for Bitcoin to hit a all-time high, you might want to consider looking at Ethereum instead. Ethereum so far has been moving much faster, has had way more drastic upward movement. You know, if we look at this ruler right here, we go from here to here, bada bing. We're talking about 27 days, 82%. It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty good. It's not bad. So yeah, man. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin in the last 27 days. I don't know if that's it, but it might be. Let's try this. Yep, 27 days exactly. 30%. Bitcoin did 30% versus Ethereum's 82%. Just keep in mind that there is a supply shock for Bitcoin on the way, and it's already here. Basically, Grayscale had bought 14,000 Bitcoin in the last 2 weeks. I think that's the number. And there's this other company who just got into acquiring Bitcoin, or maybe not just got in, but I'm just hearing about them. And they picked up 12, or yeah, no, Grayscale did 18,000. This other company did 14,000 Bitcoin, and there was only, 12,000 Bitcoin mined in the last 2 weeks. So, you know, there's people out there, there's companies, corporations out there acquiring more Bitcoin than the system is even putting out. That says a lot. What are they doing with it? Holding. Why are they holding? Because they know that, you know, we're at the end of our rope here with this fiat. This is on its last legs, man. We done hit the iceberg a little while ago, all right? And not everybody's down to play, you know, with the band while the ship's going down. So some of them are going to hop into a lifeboat. And I think among all the 6,000 other cryptocurrencies, I think that this one right here, this bad boy right here, I think this is the best one. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Everybody, I hope hope this video finds you in the best of health and spirits. Hope you and your loved ones are doing well. It might be another week before I could upload another video. I'm seriously incredibly swamped right now, and I apologize about the lack of me posting. I just wanted to make this video to let you know that I'm alive, I'm well, everything's going great. But you know, I have to take care of this. You know, YouTube isn't cutting me a check just yet. I just started the channel like a month and some change ago. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna have a ton more content. There's gonna be a lot of topics that we're gonna talk about. I have a list of stuff that we're gonna go through, including crypto.com. I didn't forget about you, brother. We're gonna talk about that. I hope you know, it comes in time for you to help you make a decision regarding that. But yeah, till next time, peace.